Good afternoon, coaches. Today is November 9th, and just coming at you with a few updates from the MWA as we are getting ready to move into our season. So a couple things here, just going over some important dates. Reminder on competition limits, because I know that's been a big question from a lot of people. Again, the reminder about proposals being due here shortly, and just letting you know kind of how updates to the season are going to work. First thing with important dates, many of us already know this, right? Monday, November 13th, that is our first practice, so that is just around the corner. December 6th is the first time that teams can compete. December 14th is when the rules meeting are due for all coaches. That is important for being able to coach in the postseason. This should be online at this point at mhsaa.com. The nutrition meeting that you need to have with your team, that form should be filled out and done by December 15th. You can find that also on the MHSAA website. And January 31st is the last day to alpha if you are adding anybody to your roster. So competition limits has been a big question this year, especially with the two new dates added. So first, I'll just talk about max allowed, right? If you were trying to max out everything you could possibly do for an individual or a team, you could have what are considered like the multi-dates, right? That's at 3 to, used to be 5, but in some cases, in individual tournaments, you can have 6 matches. You could have 6 double dates, right? That's those quads or those 2 dual dates. And then you can have 2 single dual dates that are just a single match. Now that is the max allowed, right? You do not have to schedule the max, right? You can have any variation of those things within that. So you could have 6 of the multi, 6 of the double, and 4 single dual dates if you want. You could only run 6 multi, 8 doubles, and no singles, and just run 14 dates. You could run 7, 7, and 2 if you want. You could have, the old max was 8 multi, 6 double, and no singles. Truly, if a team wanted, you could run 16 single duels if you want. You just can't have more than 8 multi, and you can't have more than 14 dates that are a double duel or a combination of the multi and double duel, with 8 being the max for the multi. Those extra 2 past 14 have to be single dual dates. Those new single dual dates, right? Those are an event that are only with 2 schools participating in the competition. I know that's kind of different and weird, but that is not an event that can be turned into a quad or turned into a try or another team brought in. If it is one of those new past the 14 single dual dates, that should only have 2 teams at the competition. Again, proposals are due by November 15th. That is next week. So reach out to an MWA rep if you have anything you'd like to see submitted so we can get that through the channels that it needs to follow. Our updates to the season, our plan again is still to send weekly or bi-weekly communication to all current members, right? That's going to include things like points of emphasis from the officials. If they're talking about things, right, we'll get a communication from them and try and send it out so that way we're all getting the same information that they're getting. Any critical date reminders about things that we have to do, turn in, or what's just around the corner. If there's any rules, interpretations, or changes that are coming from the MHSAA, we'll make sure that gets passed on to you also. And any of the postseason reminders or information that comes to. Hey, it's 3 days before the start of another exciting season, so I wish everybody the best. I hope we have a great season, and just looking forward to continuing to make our sport as good as it can and to grow excellent young athletes as we're doing this. Take care, everyone, and I hope you have a great opening day.